Today I'm in a new brand for me, which means a new model for me, which means a new EV for me. Although not a full EV, it's a hybrid. I'm reviewing this, the Haval Jolion Ultra Hybrid. The base model Haval Jolion Premium Hybrid is priced from $34,990 plus on-road costs. The Lux Hybrid, $37,990. Top of the range, Jolion Ultra Hybrid, $40,990. However, at the time of recording, in New Zealand, there are specials available on this model. The car I'm driving today comes from Farmer Haval Tauranga. So give them a call if you're interested in test driving this car. Overall, it's quite a sporty look for the vehicle. They've upped the sportiness compared to the previous version of this car. A chrome grille, quite pronounced. I like the look of it. You know what the brand is, pretty prominent Haval. LED lights and LED daytime running lights. The base model has halogen lights, large scale diffuser. Coming around to these aero tabs, which I don't really know what they do. You got your plastic protector. I've got black accents, such as on the side mirrors and on the handles here, and also on the rear spoiler, which is a bit debatable if that's actually necessary, but what do you think? I don't actually mind it. And at the back there's also a rear windscreen wiper, which you don't always see these days. 360-degree camera there. 18-inch wheels on this model, 17 on the base model, and these are 55s. And that's where your petrol goes. Quite important here, petrol 91. Not 95, 91. Side profile looks good. I mean, classic SUV look, but a bit better than the previous version, I feel. So I actually quite like the front version and the side view of this Jolion. At the back, LED lighting, LED light bar. The rear view, you've got plenty of branding. So you've got Haval on the front, GWM on the back, Jolion in the corner, HEV in the other corner. Aggressive diffuser action here at the bottom. And these things, little aero things, are on the back as well as the front. The boot you have to manually open. First world problems. Now the boot is not expansive, 255 litres with the seats up. The width not much there, but 255, you've got lights there, some tether points, and a little shopping hook in the corner. Underneath you've got your basic standard repair kit, and obviously you will not be finding a tyre in here. There'll be no spare tyre. Part of the reason for this reduction in space, well, actually got less than the previous version, is all this battery technology for your hybridness underneath here. So that's taking a lot of the space up that would otherwise be available for your boot. Under the hood, a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder engine linked up with an electric motor and battery. Stats on the screen. Side and front passenger both have electric controlled seating here. And down, quite backwards and forwards, and side mirrors. You can adjust those, which is nice and easy. A good size mirror there. That is hard, but not really scratchy, cheap feeling. There's a little bit of give in here. This is soft. The fake leather, I like the look of. Wireless charging, head-up display, 360 around view camera, 6-way power adjustable driver's seat. I'm feeling pretty comfortable in the seat. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is a button, but it's not wireless, so you've got to plug that in. But that was quite seamless. Fake leather I quite like. Fake leather on the steering wheel. Even the base model has plenty of safety features such as lane departure warning, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, traffic sign recognition, and rear cross traffic alert. Often the problem with that is how well they actually work. That's often one of my big concerns, especially when you've got this camera here looking at you, judging your driving, and if you look away, if you're not looking straight ahead, it starts to bing and bong. It's the bing and bongs, really. This car, actually, I was pleasantly surprised. There was a bit of bing and bong from this, and the lane keeping assist, definitely not as bad as some other cars I've been in. I didn't find it too bad, but I did turn it off, and that actually felt quite harmonious, which is quite an unusual situation often in, say, a Chinese-built car. So they've really upped the game in this car, I feel. You've got some slots here for storage. Phone can fit here, or on the charger. There's a little bit of a gap there, a slot there. Maybe you can put your car key there. I could put my car key there. The park, and then underneath is storage. Bit of storage under there. So you've got 2 USBs here, 12-volt socket there, coffee cup holders, or maybe that's supposed to be for energy drink. That's different sizes. Little clips here to hold them in. Underneath storage here, quite good. It's nice size. Manually controlled to adjust the fans. Yep, as I said, like that. This feels quite comfortable. This car's speaker system, fine. Wireless charging, not on a lower specs. One thing I don't like is this driving dial. It just floats around. You got a dimming rear view mirror, little slot here for your glasses, some lights. That's a second. Oh, there you go. Lights on there on your mirror. Lights on your mirror. What a g'day, how's it going? So I'll put the plug in there if you want to put a dash cam on. Glove box, reasonably sized. So I would actually describe my overall experience just sitting in the car is I feel comfortable, pretty relaxed. Nothing's really annoying me. Reasonably sized. Drinks holder storage on the side. A little bit of storage there, I guess, also for when you're holding. Headroom is good, 6'2", and of course this one, the sunroof. So, sunroof, you can close that. You can also go up and down. Like the sunroof. Right, this is a key area, the intelligent driving. You've got your lane assist, traffic sign assist, rear side assist, and forward assist. So you can go lane assist. I think these are kind of, I've also turned that off as well when I was driving, which I'll again talk more about, but you also got to turn that off each time as well, I believe. So probably not the worst system, not the greatest system, but at least these features are here. A lot of these safety features are often more distracting when you're driving, but I found this quite easy. My main shortcuts are, I like to be adjusting the temperature and the music, so I like this button. See, I just go, for example, AC, I bring that up, and then I'm just a quick adjust of the temperature, so I'm not getting too distracted from driving. And then the fan, so that's pretty much all I've been using. Over here is a bit of a stretch while driving though. If you want to get to here, I found, now that's where I'm seated when I'm driving, so that's a stretch. It's also on the left hand side, so it is, you do take your eyes off the road, and then you can set that off. But overall, I just found it not, compared to some other cars, I found it not too bad. I'm just a button there, and then tap 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 tap, and that's all I really did. And then you also got the buttons here, set that in the air. Front defroster, rear defroster. So you got a 12.3 multimedia touchscreen. Cameras are great, 360 cameras. You can adjust the lines here. Let's put the lines on. There's a wet weather mode. Camera's fantastic. There's also a widescreen camera mode. I've got one pedal drive set to this hybrid, which I've been using all the time. I think that's been great, getting slow to when I stop. Then I press the brake, and then the A automatically comes on to hold the car, and then you just press the accelerator and you're on your way again. There's a lot more. There are extra features here, but you've got to adjust them. You've got to press the OK, hold that, and then after a while you get another display will come up to give you some options, and then you've got to press the go back bar, which seems a bit funny. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the interior. Let's check out the back seats. Surprisingly roomy. I can sometimes, you know, there's with a sunroof, it really blocks down lowers down the space at the back here, but here I can actually hold my head up high pretty much at 6'2", comfortable. Good leg room. It's in my position, so usually you'd be hunched up in a lot of other cars, but this is quite good, spacious. Little clip there. 2 USBs, are they? Old school USBs. Some vents. So also flat along the bottom here, a little bit of carpet, nice little mat. The quality level comes through to the back from the front. Isofix points are in here somewhere, and also armrest with 2 cup holders. Nice. I'd probably just for me personally, I'd just have to adjust the headrest, and then I reckon I'm pretty good to go. Yeah, headrest adjusted. I am pretty. I could go a long drive in this car in the back seat here. Pretty comfortable. I wonder how far it's a good thud. Almost all the way down. Driving wise, actual driving, I've been surprised how good this car has driven. I've done my sort of my loop of varying conditions on the bumpy road, the bumpy curly country road. It performed pretty well. That could be because of the long wheelbase. I wasn't getting a lot of up and down or roll as I have had on similar sized vehicles. I was quite impressed. Obviously it's not a sports performance, so you're not like hugging the curve around the corners. It's still a very upright position, which I don't actually mind. So I was impressed with that. I'd say quite a smooth ride. And transitioning between the EV and petrol modes is pretty smooth. The only real noise from the engine is when you're going up some hills. Then you can get some real whine from the engine. Bit of a whiny sound from the engine on hills. That's the only sort of real noticeable noise. Hill action. But cruising along on 100 is fine on a nice flat open road. The signage to pick the speed seems relatively good. I've been watching it and it hasn't missed signs. It's got the right speeds. You know, that's another area where some technology falls down, but it's been pretty consistent there. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the driving experience of this. Look at the little, you know, get the little sensor with the car going past you on the side. Out the back, it's narrow, but I don't mind that again either. Some of the areas which can really annoy me in vehicles, I haven't got this problem with this car, as long as that's off. The 0 to 100 is just under 9 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 5.1 litres per 100 k's, which is slightly down on the previous model. And then the 55 litre tank, I don't see it as a big towing machine, but it does have a tow rating. But yeah, visibility is good, left and right mirrors. And then you've got your cameras, which are very good for reversing, obviously, and there's a 360-degree camera, which is quite handy. I just reversed out of a driveway and the cameras were very helpful there. The blinds, it's not too bad on blind spots either. And headroom is very good, even with a sunroof. 7-year unlimited kilometre warranty, 5-year roadside assistance for breakdown coverage. Hybrid battery has an 8 years unlimited kilometre warranty. Summing up, I would recommend this car. It's definitely worth a test drive. The hybrid version I'm in, Not a lot of negatives I pulled out in my test drive, just that sort of dial annoys me. So, yep, and a big thanks to Farmer Haval for letting me borrow this car. Currently on special at the moment, New Zealand, as time of filming. So, you know, give them a call if you're interested in a test drive or finding out more. Mention this video, and that will have no bearing on the price, but you know, it's a starting point, it's a talking point. So yeah, I've found the car, it's good around town, good on the open road, a little bit of effort required up the hills, but overall a solid round the town, you know, a solid vehicle at this price point, pretty hard to beat.